We're back.
Welcome to the Dear Diaries podcast.
We're so excited to be back.
Yeah, it feels natural.
It does. And Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, because
It's a new year and a new pod, and we're back.
we're new women.
We are. We have a lot to catch up on.
A lot.
A lot has happened. We've been gone for almost 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it will be 6 months by the time this is posted.
Yeah, it'll be probably over 6 months.
Yeah. That's so crazy to think about.
Scary.
What's changed?
A lot. Basically, if you didn't know us before, we had a podcast called Bumble BFFs. I originally decided to take a step away, and I told Maggie do whatever you want, and I just was not in a place to.
I think we both just jumped into it. We didn't know what we were doing. We had never podcasted. We just kind of went for it, which go us for just going for it. But then it became a lot. It was a little overwhelming.
Yeah, we did some research, but not tons.
There's only so much you can get online. I feel you just have to do it and then realize for yourself.
Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't consider myself super tech savvy. So just learning how to edit and all of that was a learning curve of its own.
Yeah. So if you're going to start a podcast,
good luck.
Yeah. Good luck, Charlie. I don't know what to tell you. So we'll go over why we kind of stopped the podcast and what happened after that. So my full-time job is social media. I'm doing podcast shit all the time, and we were not very prepared ahead of time. So we were
no,
recording, editing, pushing out podcasts within 4 days.
Yeah, it was literally 3-4 days max.
It was scary, and I felt I couldn't hold up my end of the bargain, and I didn't feel it was fair, or I didn't feel I was in a good spot to do it. So I was just you know what, Maggie, take it.
And I tried.
She did try.
Obviously Bumble BFFs was its own thing, and I think we both started out just wanting to do something for fun, which it is fun. I enjoy doing this, but it's also a lot of work.
It's a job.
It's a fucking part-time job, or full-time, depending, you know?
For sure.
So then when you decided to step away, I was honestly, should I just step away and forget it? And then I was wait, no, okay. I finally figured out how to edit. I know how to do it somewhat.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it on my own.
Yeah.
That never came out.
Yeah, if you saw Maggie's post on Instagram about rebranding, we're so sorry.
Yeah, sorry. That hope you didn't get too excited.
But tell them what your idea was and why you couldn't do it.
So I was gonna just have it be Dear Diary. Yeah. And basically I just wanted to have some deeper talks. I was watching a lot of Emma Chamberlain's podcast.
She gets a lot of hate now.
I know. I kind of get why.
I also kind of get why. Yeah. Because a lot of it is literally
it's just informative.
It's just sentences that we already know.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I was doing.
No, but you were gonna do personal experiences.
Yeah, it was more I was literally looking at my journal and taking out entries and talking about them and how I felt in those moments. It was just way too deep that it was almost depressing, because obviously when I'm depressed I'm gonna journal about it.
Yes.
And it was just too much. And also I was at the point where I was kind of do I really want to put that on the internet?
That's fair.
What's actually in my journal? Yeah. Obviously not all of it, but it just didn't happen. And I also just got busy and shit changed, and I was all right, that's just not podcasting. Yeah.
And I think we kind of got the itch to do it again, both of us separately. And then I really thought about it for a while, and I was okay,
I was kind of just waiting. I was I feel one day Sam might come to me and be I want to do it again.
It's so funny. You would bring it up and such funny.
I would always be podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. She'd be oh my God, she would tell people oh my God, we're famous. Yeah. That's kind of me and Maggie's joke. We just joke. We're not actually famous. No, and we know we aren't, but...
Oh, we're famous.
But we're famous.
To me, we're famous.
We're famous and we're beautiful.
And perfect.
And rich.
And so rich.
It's called manifesting.
Yeah, if you say it enough, maybe it'll come true.
Whatever. So I guess we'll go over what's happened to us in the past 6 months.
So much, but also nothing. It was so hard to think of things to write down. I'm what did happen?
I know. It's a weird thing to reflect on the past.
Yeah.
in my head, I'm like, nothing's changed. Like, oh my God, what's happened in the past 6 months? Like, literally nothing. But it's just because to me, everything has become so normal that it's like, I'm like, what has changed?
Yeah, because we're just like living this new normal and not recognizing like where we came from.
Oh, humble beginnings.
Our humble beginnings.
6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Okay, Maggie, tell them all about your new stuff.
For starters, I finally have a new job.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay, Maggie.
I feel like I kind of talked about it at some point, how I was kind of over nannying and everything. So I was doing full-time nannying for 2 children last time we spoke.
Last time we chatted.
And now I am doing a mixture of nanny / house managing, which, if you don't know, is basically, because I did not know. So now I've switched into a role of nanny / house manager with a different family. Luckily, it ended pretty organically with my last family because I definitely was just like not in the right headspace. Like I was so burnt out, like to the point where it was like actually affecting like just my like I was sick. You know?
Yeah.
Like I couldn't function as a human due to my work, which is definitely a sign that you should not be in that position. You shouldn't have that job.
Yeah.
So now I actually really like my job.
Yay.
So far it's been really good. I've been there for 4 months, so not that long, but
enough to...
I'm learning the ropes.
Yeah.
It's like 90, maybe like 85% house manager, and then the rest of it is nannying. So less hours, more money. It's great.
That is a great gig.
That's all I could ask for.
Yeah.
What's new with you, Sam?
I finally moved. I moved closer to Maggie, thank God. So no longer doing like 30-minute car rides.
Which I know doesn't sound crazy, but we live in a city.
Right. It's not like a suburban 30 minutes where like you're getting on the highway and all this stuff. It's like we did live like 3 miles from each other, but I was sitting in traffic the whole time, so it was like
it's miserable.
Terrible. But now I can get here in 10 minutes and it's really easy.
Honestly, less. Like at night, I can get to your house in like 7 minutes.
It's sick.
Yeah.
It's like one road the whole time.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Me too. It's amazing. I have new roommates, including my cat Mimi. I'll throw that in there here as well.
Yeah.
So this is like my childhood cat. She's 13. She has always lived with dogs in her life, and so like I had always said if I could have a cat in an apartment, I would take her. And so she is finally a solo animal. She is enjoying it, and she is very spoiled by me and my roommates. Yeah, she's just she's of insane.
She's a queen.
She is a queen. She like knows her worth, you know.
She knows.
Everyone could learn a little something from Mimi. Even me. Even me.
Even me.
Okay, so then what else? My old roommates moved across the street, ironically.
That's a crazy story.
It is crazy. Basically, I had already had my place secured. I love my old roommates. They just wanted to live together. I wanted to live somewhere else with new people. They didn't even know where they wanted to live, and I knew I wanted to live here. And once I had like signed my lease and stuff, I kept asking them like, where are you guys living? They didn't know. They were kind of last minute with it. But I was sitting at the beach with one of my old roommates one day, and she was saying like, oh, we were going to meet up with like a landlord, like they were going to potentially sign a lease, blah, blah, blah. And I asked them where, and they told me the neighborhood, and I was like, shut up. That's where I live. I know no streets in my area, like, or before I didn't, like street names. So I don't know why I asked this question, but I was like, what street are you living on? And they said my street. And I like literally almost passed out. Like, I don't think I could stop saying shut the fuck up. Yeah. And they literally live like diagonal. Like they can literally, I've gotten text messages before that are like, hey, hot mama. And I was like, huh? And they're like, oh, I just saw you like going to get your bags out of your car. And I'm like, yep, that was me.
You're like, yep, I'm the hot mama.
Yeah, we have screamed like their names out their like living room. I can see their living room window, so I'm just like,
that's so Mia. Funny.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
It's crazy. It's insane.
It's just like coincidences, man.
Yeah, and it's almost like meant to be. Like, it gave me some stability
Mm-hmm.
of like moving to a new place but still being able to see the same people.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, and I see them like weekly. We've been doing like Golden Bachelor.
Yeah.
It's over now. It was our last week this past week.
Oh.
But we're gonna kick it off in January for the actual Bachelor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Are you gonna be able to?
What time? What day?
Thursday.
Never mind.
Unless it's different for this Bachelor. Actually, I don't know if they normally do it on a different day.
Well,
But
we'll see.
They're also, I'm on a tangent right now, but they also are doing the Golden Bachelor, and spoiler alert, Teresa is like new gonna be wife. They're like live streaming their wedding
Really?
on ABC.
That's so random.
They're getting paid for it. They don't fucking care.
Yeah.
They're old
okay.
as fuck. They're like, we need to do it soon because we're gonna die, essentially is what he said.
Oh my god.
Cringe. And they had fantasy suites, Maggie, which means they had sex.
No.
He had sex with both of them too, the last two.
Really?
And then
I am not caught up. I have not seen this at all.
Yeah, sorry if I'm spoiling it for everyone, but if you haven't watched it by January, like, you're not watching it.
Yeah, no.
Okay, back to what we were talking about. Let's talk about our friends, Maggie.
We have so many friends now.
Yeah.
When we started our last podcast, we were like, damn, we really just have each other.
Yeah, it was like sad. I felt like I was like a hermit.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I didn't go out.
I know. And when we did, we went out together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so nice now. We have like 4 houses of people that all live within like 2 miles of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're all so close.
It's literally like college
It
for me
is.
again. Like, it's so fun.
When everyone was moving in, like September 1st, I was like, oh, you're coming to college.
I was like, it's syllabus week.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want. Nothing matters.
I love that everyone is like right near me and I didn't have to move.
I know.
I'm like, yes.
It's so awesome. I love it.
It's like the perfect scenario. Now, like when we all get together, we have a huge group of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that happened is we had a big Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
It was very fun. We had literally every food you could imagine. My stomach was killing me after.
I know, it was crazy. Like, I had never had a Friendsgiving, so to have one and it was like bigger than my normal Thanksgiving.
Same, honestly.
I was like, what?
My Thanksgiving at home is usually like me, my mom, my sister.
Yeah,
my grandma.
was always like me, my mom, my grandma.
Yeah.
So like, what?
Yeah, it's like a crazy... It's just really fun to like experience having like all these friends around you in your 20s, because I finally feel like this is like what it's meant to feel like.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this is like me living out my college in a way.
Yeah.
Different, but
Like,
you know.
adult college. Which honestly is better because you're like grown up.
You have brain cells.
Yeah, literally. Like, I don't have to do homework.
Yeah,
Just have to
exactly. Work's worse.
Yeah, work is worse. Do you want to talk about your reading?
Oh yeah, I've been reading a lot.
That's Maggie's new hobby.
I swear, I'm such a like hobby hopper that I was putting like all of my free time into the podcast, which who knows, I'm probably gonna have to do that again.
Yeah, probably.
But since stopping the last podcast, I just picked up reading instead, and I have been blowing through books.
It is very impressive. I see Maggie on Goodreads and I'm like, what the fuck? She
It's because I
finishes.
set that fucking goal, and I'm so competitive with myself.
Yeah,
I'm like, I have got
that's
to
kind of
hit
a good
this
thing,
goal.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like, you're determined.
I'm determined.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, just need to put it towards other aspects of my life.
Same, honestly. I guess I can talk about my viral TikTok.
You went so viral.
2.2 million views.
It's crazy.
Mind you, I've never gotten anything over like 2,000 before, probably, or like definitely under 3,000 probably.
Mm-hmm.
But like 2.2 million views was like insane. Like, that is a viral TikTok.
That is viral.
And like hundreds of thousands likes, obviously hate comments.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it, which you probably didn't, but maybe you did, I don't know. It was about Spotify's like new audiobook feature, which is essentially just like included in your premium service. It sounds like every time I talk about it, I sound like I work for Spotify.
You
I wish I
sound like
did.
you're like paid to say this.
I wish I did. I wish I was.
Yeah.
They should have ran me a check and sent me the PR package that
you hear that, Spotify?
Yeah, you hear that? I'm using your service right now.
Do you want to sponsor us?
Yeah, please give us your 10-cent ad again. Yes,
Oh my
please bring that up.
God.
Please bring it up, Maggie.
That's what we...
Yes.
So, during the last podcast, we obviously had the goal of like hitting to the point, because on Spotify, if you don't know, you have to like keep a certain amount of like people watching your or listening every month in order to get an ad.
Yep.
And we only did it for like 3-4 months maybe.
Yeah.
And so we never got there. And then the week that Sam is like, we're not, like, I'm out.
Yeah.
We get eligible for an ad.
It's terrible because, well, so we had like enroll. You have to like enroll to be like eligible for the ad.
Right.
Like you have to have the listeners for so long, which we were like so hype about like getting like, oh my God, we're at 60 listeners. We're at 80 listeners. Finally, we're at 100.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, oh my God, I can't do it anymore because we had been waiting like.
Yeah, because you have to maintain it. Like once you hit 100, you have to maintain that for another 30 days.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, I'm no longer doing the podcast.
Yeah.
And I have these like Spotify for podcasters app on my phone just because you can like see analytics and things like that. It's like interesting. And all of a sudden I get the notification that our podcast is now eligible for an ad. So we never did that.
No, we never got that ad.
No, never.
We're definitely not eligible anymore.
No.
We have not
That would be sick
maintained.
if we were, but
We definitely haven't maintained 100
I'm so
listeners.
curious
We
now.
haven't put on an episode.
yeah, but what if people are listening? You never know.
Maybe.
We haven't taken them down.
I have not looked in so long.
But Spotify Wrapped came out this past week, and I went on the Spotify for Podcasters app because I never deleted it. And basically, we were like 13 people's #1 podcast.
We're famous.
So if you're one of those 13 people, thank you. That is like insane. And it wasn't even our #1 podcast.
No, it wasn't, which is why I'm like, whose is it?
Who is it? I know one is my mom.
I kind of want, like, I want to know.
Me too. I'm nosy. So post your, tag us.
Post your Wrapped. Come on.
Post your Wrapped in January. Now that it's been over for like 2 months.
Yeah.
But whatever, we're excited about
But
it.
that was crazy. And we had like over 30 or 40 people that were like, we were in their top 10.
Which is actually, we don't know that many people. Let's just be real.
No, like they are not our friends or family.
No, and a lot of, like, my family, like, genuinely, like, does listen. Like, I know, like, because they're, like, obsessed. But there are some people who I know, like, aren't listening, but they're just putting it on for, like,
Just to be nice. Yeah.
And so, and I know we're not their #1.
No.
But
we
I
also
remember-
like didn't post enough. I felt like, you
No.
know, like
No, but I remember, do you remember that one time we posted like a reel? Oh, from the Reddit stories podcast we did, and someone commented on it and was like, they said something like, "Oh my God, like I love this," or like, "You guys are so," like, I don't know. They gave us some kind of compliment where I was like, "Oh my God, people listen to us."
oh my God, that was the first like validation we had from like an outside source.
Right? It wasn't like our family member or friend.
I remember I got a DM once from like just some like girl on Instagram, like someone who I think I went to middle school with her, and I was like, what the hell?
What did she say?
I don't remember exactly. She said
Something about the podcast that she was
something
listening?
about it. She was just like, I love it. And I was like, oh my God, you listen?
I know, it's flattering.
It is, because I feel like I was kind of self-conscious, like, oh shit, like this is gonna go out there.
Yeah.
Like I better watch what I say.
Mm-hmm.
And then like towards the end, I just stopped. Like I was like, no one's listening.
Yeah.
Not no one's listening, but like they're not real people.
Yeah.
And then you realize like, holy shit, these are people.
Yeah, I think that's
and people I know.
that might be how famous people are. Like, you know, when they are like, oh my God, when I finally like see fans or
Yeah.
whatever, they're like, I put a face to like all these random people.
That's true. I
who are
have
listening.
always heard them say that, and I was like,
You didn't understand
okay.
it, but now that we have one person listening to our podcast, we're like, I understand the celebrity. I understand Harry Styles.
Are we narcissists?
No, no, we just love ourselves. We want to be.
We want to be narcissists?
No, I don't want to be. I know too many of them already.
I know.
Do you want to talk about your traveling?
I've been on a couple trips in the past 6 months. Nothing crazy, but I went to New Jersey and went to like a little music festival.
The armpit of America.
Whoop, whoop. It was my first time in Jersey. It was kind of fun though. Like we went for one of Tom's like good friends'
Yeah.
birthdays, and it was fun.
You were like a fun part of New Jersey, I feel like, right? You're like,
I don't even remember what part of New Jersey.
I
it
don't
was
know
in.
either. But she was by the ocean.
Yeah, I was by the ocean for sure.
Yeah.
It was on the beach.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun.
Who'd you see perform? That's a fun question to ask.
Oh, I feel like no one like knows these people really. I saw Greta Van Fleet.
People know who that is.
Okay.
I know who that is just from like Jesse, but
Yeah, The Killers.
that's a big fucking
Which
name.
who I was excited about.
Yeah.
And then oh shit. I don't remember. There
That's
was
fine.
a bunch of people. Like I think I don't even know how to say the name. Hosier.
Hosier. He's like huge.
He was there like Sunday, and we didn't go Sunday. But yeah, that was fun. We went for like the weekend, and then I had a little weekend trip last month for my anniversary. Me and Tom went to Newport and spent the night. It was cute though. I like surprised him. I like set it all up, and we had a little spa day.
Yeah.
It was cute. You watched the pets?
I watched the girls.
The dogs.
The
and
dogs
cats.
and the cats. The girls.
The girls.
Yeah, it was fun for me too.
Yeah, it was a little trip for you.
Yeah. A staycation at Maggie's house for a night.
Yeah.
It's like a spa. It's relaxing in here.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a good compliment.
Yeah. I had my 24th birthday.
You did.
I'm getting old.
It's so hard to remember what happened in the timeline of when the podcast ended and right now.
Yeah, it really is. It's weird because now it's normal that I'm 24, although I always think I'm 23.
I still think I'm 21.
It's weird.
I'm 22. I'm almost 23. Not almost.
But next year.
Yeah.
Next year I'll be 25, which is disgusting. I'm going to have a quarter life crisis. So that's really fun. But my 24th birthday was a great one. I had my friend Cass from New York visit, she's like one of my besties from college, basically my only bestie from college.
Hi, Cass.
Hi, Cass. I know you're listening for sure. She's like our biggest fan. She said she used to like will listen to our podcast and she'd like want to start talking at us. Like she was like, I think I'm part of the conversation.
Yeah, she's trying to join.
Yeah.
She should come on.
Yeah.
She has to come back to Boston. Or we have to come to New York.
Oh, sad.
Oh,
we have to travel.
Oh no!
Don't make us. don't yank our arm. We won't go to New York.
Never.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Anywho, she came and visited, which was like surreal because we went to college in Rhode Island together. So it was really fun because I'd always take her home to my family because she's from upstate New York. So like I just love bringing people home to my family. I don't know why.
I still haven't met your family.
I know, Maggie. It's kind of crazy. It's just because like now I have a pet and a responsibility, and like you have pets and responsibility. My mom has pets and responsibility, so it's like no one can like leave.
No, we're not just like. There's never been anything in Rhode Island to be like we're going to Rhode Island for the weekend.
No, but eventually, it'll happen.
It will.
So this birthday was just really fun. It made me very, very grateful and like very happy to be in a place where I was like surrounded by everyone I knew, and even like. I invited my new roommates who I had hung out like once, and one of them couldn't make it, but one of my roommates, Laura, ended up coming to dinner, and it was like fun because she got to meet like all my other friends, so everyone already like knew each other by the time I moved here, and like it was just fun.
It was so much fun.
It was fun. I liked it, and it just made me feel very grateful for my friends.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so wholesome.
Yeah, it was very wholesome.
It was a lot of fun though. It was like a good birthday, and there were so many people. I was like, damn, Sam.
Yeah, that's what I think it was. Is in my head, I tell myself, like, I have no friends. And then I realize, like, how many people I can, like, get in a room. And I'm like, oh, my God. Not that it's about quantity at all. Like, it's never about quantity.
But yeah, it's kind of nice to know that, like, your people are showing up for you.
Right, yeah. It was really sweet. I liked it.
I liked it a lot.
It was really cute. Do you have any other updates? Because I have a funny story I can tell.
No, not really. I want to hear what.
Okay, so I am not an influencer.
Oh my God.
I was on my game on Instagram for a second. Not getting. Listen, I do not get any fucking likes these days, and I have a bone to pick with all my Instagram followers. Fuck you guys. I'm just kidding. But basically, no one likes my picture anymore. I feel like everyone hates me these days. But
thank God that you can turn off the likes thing.
I will hide my likes every photo, every post I make.
I think I would do it even if I was getting a lot of likes because like.
Still, because you know, comparison is the thief of joy.
It really is. I love like even celebrities do it, like fucking Kim Kardashian type shit, you know.
And I still check the number, even when I turn the likes off, which I know is not the point of them introducing that feature. Yeah, and I check who likes it too. But basically, anywho, I'm not an influencer. I don't get a lot of likes. I was posting like reels at the time, which I've just learned that to be successful on Instagram, you need to post a reel like every single day, like every day.
That's crazy.
It's actually absurd.
That's like impossible.
Yeah, because I do work on social media and we post a reel every single day. One of my clients, we post 2 a day, 7 days a week, which to film that much content is crazy. We just have him sit down.
Is that what we have to do for this podcast? Because that's crazy.
Well, we're sitting down right now. But he sits there we get him on a call. This is such a tangent, but it's kind of, I feel like it's interesting for some people to know. We sit on a call with them for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm not usually on those longer calls because I have work to do.
Yeah.
But we give them like stuff to record. They go off and I chop that shit into like 30-second to minute and 30-second long videos for Instagram.
That is so wild though, that like not only could he, no offense, but like he could fucking do that himself, but he has to, like, at least the filming part, the fact that he has to be on a call is crazy.
So it's like we create this whole like recording document with all these hooks and things like that, and then we kind of like direct them in a sense because they don't really know what best practices for social media are. So if they're going off for 2 minutes, we're like, you have to retake that. Like,
I guess that is true, because then it's like they can be like, start over.
Yeah, sometimes people just, they don't get it like we do.
But maybe they just shouldn't be on social media.
That's, you know, they know what makes the money. You know what? Okay, this is such a tangent, but it's okay. The social media doesn't make the money, but it creates leads.
Exactly.
To make them sales and other stuff.
So you can get like brands and everything like that.
Right. They're not the kind of influencers who are getting free gifts and products. They're the kind of people who write books and then we can generate sales through Instagram. Kind of boring. Whatever. Back to my not an influencer thing. I basically got reached out to by this like workout place in Boston. If you go on my Instagram, you can find it, but I like won't say their name on here. But they sent me a DM and they were like, hey, we'd love to have you in our workout class. Like, they were like serious about it. So I was like, oh, I feel good about this, because they sent me this like kind of like a screenshot of like what their guidelines were for if I wanted to do this.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, if you post this, you like, we'll give you a free class if you do this, this, and the other thing. The requirements really weren't bad. I don't even think I had to post a reel.
Oh, you just did?
I did, because I think that's the best way to post something. But so it was a trampoline workout class, and if you don't know, you know what I'm about to say. I have giant boobs. Weird thing, it's not a flex. Like, I would love a reduction. If anyone wants to sponsor me for a reduction, let me know. But going to a trampoline class with big boobs is like my personal hell to jump around and get knocked out. So I put on my tightest sports bra and I filmed myself in a workout class, which, let me tell you, new fear unlocked. Like, honestly,
know how every like bitch in New York does it.
I know. Do you see the TikToks that people like go out in public and scream for like to get over their fear of like,
yeah,
that's how I felt.
Like rejection therapy or whatever.
Like, I was like, all these girls in here definitely think I'm weird, because they were all like regulars. And I was like, that was my first and only time there. I went there just to take a video of myself with my tripod. And also, my tripod is like 8 feet tall, and so I borrowed baggies, so that way it was way more discreet, because I was like, I can't be bringing in this tripod that is like my height. Like, that would be insane. So I went in there, I chose my little trampoline in the corner, I went all by myself. Go
you.
Scary.
You're good at that though. You do that a lot. You go to like random workout classes by yourself.
It's like, I know I need to do it. I know I have to be alone. I'm also single, so it's like, I really, like, I have to do most things alone. Unfortunately, it's just like what I've.
Yeah, Tom would never go to a workout class with me.
Yeah, so it's whatever. I do things alone as much as I can. I don't love it, but I know it's like I'm training my brain to be alone better. So not totally out of the ordinary, but taking Instagram videos of myself in the middle of a workout class is kind of sus.
Yeah.
Trying not to get other people in the back. I'm jumping around the trampoline. Mind you, there's like also choreography. I don't know if I really told you that. Like, not like you did, like they did some like bar kind of like movements, resistance bands, like you're like opening your legs and shit. But I'm also like, it was created by like a Patriots cheerleader or something. And so they have like palms classes.
Shut up.
Yes. Where like you can hold pom-poms and like jump.
Stop.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever like told you all about this. But so some of it was like jump and jump and jump. And I'm sorry if you're listening to the audio version of this podcast. You should go on YouTube and watch it as well.
Yeah, you really should.
So you can see my moves. But
oh my god.
So it was weird.
That is, I couldn't even do that, like, not recording myself.
Yeah. Honestly, Same.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. And the embarrassing part was the lady working there came up to me and she was like, looks like you haven't paid, Sam. And I'm like, oh my God, no one told her. No one told her they were having someone come in. Because I think most people don't pick that location. It's not the most aesthetic one. It's more, that one looks, go on my Instagram. I don't know. It looks like sanitary and it's above a Lululemon. Like, they're like partners. Or you know how sometimes they have like like workout places above them. There's like a different one in like somewhere else where it's like brick walls and whatever. But pink isn't really my aesthetic anyway, so.
No. It's kind of weird that they didn't tell her though. Like,
I know, tell her. I'm
so
like embarrassed.
awkward.
I'm like,
you have to pull the I'm an influencer
but
card.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to be humble. I'm like, actually I was told I could come here for free if I posted on Instagram.
You sound so sad.
It was just weird.
Oh my God, I have a kid's sticker on my fucking sock.
What?
From my job.
What even is that, a horse?
A parrot.
Oh, cute. You just stepped on it and now it's yours.
Nice.
Yay. Okay, that's a good way for me to just wrap that story up because it went on way too
Sorry.
long.
I'm just like,
no, it's fine. Please shut me up. Okay, so let's talk about our future plans.
Oh, what are they?
Honestly, don't ask me.
I know. Even like, obviously, like we have like an outline and like figuring out like what.
Like a path, I would say.
Yeah.
Like eventually one day I want to be married, but that's not fucking happening anytime soon because I'm single.
I know. I was telling Sam, I was like, my future plan is to get engaged.
Yeah. It's like.
But like that can't be my plan.
That's true. You're just like, my plan's to get engaged. That's it. Simple.
That's it. Just want a big old rock.
Me too.
No, but actually, I want to travel.
Yeah.
More, and I have a few that like go into that. Like, I want to budget more and like just like take care of my money better.
Yeah.
Which will get me to be able to travel.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, me and Tom both do like, not in like a cocky way or whatever.
Right.
We do well.
Yeah.
But it's just so expensive to live. Not anything extra, just to live. And like, am I helping myself by shopping at Whole Foods? No. But
calling yourself out. I'm a Market Basket girl.
It's just hard. Like, that's the closest one. So it's like, I'm going to go
Well, yeah,
there.
it makes sense for you.
Yeah, I don't know. But I just need to like save my money and put it towards like a fun trip. I've realized like this year that I need to like prioritize trips. Like
experiences.
Yeah, I used to be so like, I don't care. I want clothes, which like I still want.
Right.
But like a trip is way more fun.
Yeah.
Like, going somewhere and like, it just like really like resets me. Like when I come back from a trip, I feel like a new person.
And like not only that, but it gives you something to look forward to. Like you're not just like existing. That's like, I hate not having something like to look forward to because I'm simply existing. And I know that sounds really depressing and maybe that's not how I should look at it.
No, but I mean, I do too. Like I always want something on the calendar. Like it could be something as simple as like, oh, Thursday we're going to dinner or whatever.
Yeah,
like it doesn't have to be big, but a trip, like,
I know.
I mean, I could look forward to that for a long time.
I want to go more places. Like a big goal of mine is to like leave the country next year, and I like whether that's like solo travel, scary, but like
I'll go.
Yeah, Maggie will come. Whatever. She has fucking travel points now.
I know. I just figured out my credit card has travel points. I'm like, what the hell?
But you know, it's good because now you've got them saved up.
I had no fucking clue.
Was it for a certain airline?
No.
Oh shit.
You can use
so
like
what you
multiple.
should do if you have like a Delta account, you can hook Delta up to like Starbucks, and I want to say it's like Lyft or Uber or something, and you get points for all your.
Shut up.
Yeah, you get like miles.
I just made a Delta account because I'm going to Kentucky to visit family.
Are you flying Delta?
Yeah.
I do love Delta.
Dude, I love Delta.
Free Wi-Fi.
I love
entertainment.
And Tom's coming with me, and he's so like sketched out about flying that he only will fly like Delta or
really?
JetBlue, I think.
Yeah, I love JetBlue. Was like the first one I ever went on as a kid, and they gave me like a blanket and like they gave me my first wings and all this shit, like my first plane ride.
Like trying to get Tom on like a Spirit airline, good fucking luck.
Ugh.
I don't want to do it either.
I've done Spirit and Frontier.
Same. Oh, Frontier? I used to fly that shit like every time.
For Florida. No.
Yeah, I don't know. There was some sort of direct flight that I think when I was like visiting family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I did like Providence to Orlando on Frontier. We almost died like taking off. Not really, but like
it feels like you're gonna.
There was like a bump we hit. I don't know what that means, but we felt a bump, and you know it's scary when everyone on the plane is screaming.
Yeah, like just.
It's like everyone just screamed, "We're gonna fucking die," and we just took off.
Oh my god.
And speaking of, I'm going on a flight tomorrow, and I'm terrified.
Oh my god, I know.
In like what? How many hours?
I know.
I'm going to Las Vegas for work.
So exciting! You're in your corporate girly era, going on a corporate trip.
I don't want to be.
Yeah, but it's kind of
that's my goal for 2024.
To not be corporate.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah,
I would love, kind of like, and like hand in hand in what Maggie was saying, like money and like making money. Like, I would love to find a different avenue.
Yeah,
I just can't get over the stigma of like, I have to use my degree. I went to college. I'm paying back for college, and it's just like I would love to be the person that can just work other jobs. Like, I want to work at the front desk of Core Power and be a barista, but I can't get over the fact that I am very grateful to have gone to college and everything like that. It's just it's not for me. I don't feel like this is like I work from home 5 days a week, 40 hours a week. Like, it's just not.
I think we both are in the same boat. We like definitely feel each other on that. We definitely. It's not like we don't want to work.
No,
because like we need something to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like I don't want to do the same thing every day. And the thought of doing, I mean, my job is different. I didn't go to college. This isn't my degree. Like, the kids are gonna grow up and I'll move on.
Yeah.
But like, even the thought of moving on to a different family, it's just like I don't want to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do this for like however long, you know. But it's like, what am I gonna do?
I feel like it's a relatable thought. And also that book I told you about, The Midnight Library, it's kind of like The Bell Jar, which I haven't read, the Sylvia Plath one.
I haven't read that either.
No, but it's like it's all about like exploring different, like how you want to be everything but you can't be everything. You can't try like all the stuff in life. It's a good book. It's like, it's cute. It's
recommend?
Yeah, I would recommend it. It's really good. I gave it 5 stars. So
okay.
Yeah,
check it out.
Yeah, I like it. Anyways, it's just like I want to be an influencer. I want to be a yoga teacher. I want to be I could be a kids art teacher. I could be like, there are just so many things that I could think of that would be like what I would think would be enjoyable for me, that I'm like, well, I can't do it because I don't have experience doing it and blah blah blah.
I know there's like 800 jobs that I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to own a business, I want to be like an artist, I want to do this. It's just like, breathe.
Yeah.
But that is on my goals for this year, is to find like a side hustle of some sort, whether it's this, which like obviously we're not doing this for money, but like just to have like some sort of side hustle,
right?
Which you gave me a really good idea actually, to do my cards. Yeah,
Maggie made me a watercolor, like she's really good at watercolor painting, and she made me like a handmade. You're good at it. Really, she's really good at it. She made me a handmade card for my birthday, and it was like so good. Really? I was like, you made this?
Oh my god, yeah, so sweet.
I just said she should make like plain ones, like you just make the outside, and so I saw this TikTok earlier and I was gonna send it to you, but I was like, no, Maggie, like we'll do the podcast then she could start the card business, because it was just this guy who makes cards and his videos are like very aesthetic.
Oh really?
He doesn't like paint them. They're like, he cuts things out and like stamps and paints it, or not painting, but I don't fucking know what he's doing, but it's like aesthetically pleasing to watch and like ASMR-y. And but I was like looking at all the tools he has to like make the cards. Like he has like the thing that folds it over and whatever. So
I think it would be really fun. Like I love to watercolor.
Yeah,
I just need to get back into it.
And do you know what you could do? You could probably like once you like make a lot and whatever, like you could probably pitch yourself to like a small business to get your cards inside their store.
Or like a lot of people like don't even like sell the originals. They do like prints.
Right, true. Yeah.
Like if true. I don't want to like
that actually
paint
is true.
them.
Yeah.
But true. Also like it would be a good way for me to like actually paint, you know?
Yeah.
It would like force me to, but I'm sure I'd get bored of painting the same damn thing.
Over and over again. Yeah.
I don't know, we'll see. No one might. Cool. Maybe no one buys them.
Maybe no one buys them. Maybe they do.
Yeah. We shall see.
Yeah. So basically, we want to do more shit.
I know. And in order to do more shit, we need more money. So
and that sucks.
It sucks.
But we know we're being for real here, you know?
We gotta hustle.
We have to hustle. Another thing that's on my like future board, I don't know, my vision board, my goals. Budgeting, which we kind of talked about already. And then also like taking care of myself, because so I once read this thing on TikTok that said like the way you, or like your love language that you give others is like the way in which you fail yourself like first.
Wait, really?
So like I feel like mine is like it's like acts of service or something.
That's what you do for others, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and I feel like I don't do that for myself.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. What how do I give
like
love?
The first thing I stopped taking care of myself. Like if I'm depressed, like good luck getting me in a shower.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, same. Like if I get into like a funk or something, like I'll do it because I have to do it, but I don't want to. Like I could literally sleep for like 40 hours.
And that's why I also think working from home is like kind of bad, because I'm not forced to make myself look presentable. And so because I'm not, I'm just like, whatever, I'll roll out about at 8:45, immediately go on my laptop and go to work.
Yeah, that's definitely not like ideal, but like I get it.
Yeah.
You need a new job.
Yeah.
That's the 2023 goal.
2024.
2024.
We're already past that one. Stuck here
Didn't
now.
happen.
Yeah, didn't happen then. Yeah, no, that is also a really big goal of mine, is like just finding something that I like to do.
Right. Which is so hard, because like
I don't even know what I fucking like.
I know. I'm like, I don't know what do I enjoy? What are my hobbies? I don't know.
That's the thing, is like I'm like, oh, I love social media, but I don't love it. I've just worked in weird like niches.
Yeah, you really have.
I worked at a law firm before my current job, and so it was like sterile. It was fun. Like I had really good coworkers that were funny and nice, and definitely more of like a warm environment than I live in, or that I work in now. But I don't know. It's also like I was more corporate before. Like I had PTO and stuff. Like this job, I don't. It's like fake. Everything's fake.
You don't have PTO?
Like not officially.
What?
I just kind of tell them when I'm not going, which is toxic, because it makes you not want to take time off, because
you're like, I can't.
And my job is 24/7.
Yeah.
Because I'm social media, and that's just how it is. So it's just like not, yeah.
Nope.
So unless I was like working for like, I keep getting this girl who works for the D'Amelio family on my
Oh my fucking God, TikTok. I saw her too.
I'm like, I would do that 24/7.
Yeah, that's sick. She's just like their friend.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would love to be an assistant. Kim Kardashian's assistant. That's
what I feel like. I'm like an assistant right now, and I kind of love it. I'm like a family assistant, basically.
It's kind of fun.
If they want me to like go run errands, or like go pick up their dry cleaning, or like whatever, it's just like, okay.
You're like playing house. Kind of fun.
Yeah. But minus the kids, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to not
have to watch the kids.
Which I feel bad. Like, I love kids.
Yeah.
And I love the kids that I nanny.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it if you didn't love kids.
Yeah, but it's just like, I need a break.
Like a mom.
I've been raising kids for like 5 years. I need a break.
That's so valid.
Yeah.
It's actually insane.
It's insane.
Oh, another thing. We were on like, you said like hobbies, like you want to like start painting more. Mm-hmm. I just want to learn how to sew.
Oh my God, yeah.
I've always wanted to sew since I was like a kid. I was obsessed with Project Runway, like obsessed.
Yeah.
And so it's been like my dream to just, I'm like, I'm going to be a fashion designer. But then, you know, you get to high school and you realize how hard it is to do that kind of stuff. So
hard.
So when I like minored in textiles, merchandising, and design.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't?
I don't feel like I did.
It's a weird thing I feel like people don't expect that about me necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't like showcase that, you know? I don't work in it. I wish I did. That was like my goal out of college, is to like social media and fashion, but it's so hard and I'd have to move.
Yeah. We're in Boston.
Yeah, people are unfashionable here.
Unfortunately.
But I can't leave the East Coast for now. But yeah, that's something I want to do. I have a sewing machine. I got it for my birthday. I picked it out. I wanted it really bad. And I've barely touched it. It's collecting dust.
Yeah, you gotta use it.
It's hard.
I need you to get good, so then I can be like, can you hem these for me? Can you do this for me?
I have like stuff to make stuff. I just, like, I bought you know how people make the shirts that have like their names on them and like the different fabric squares?
Oh yeah.
I like bought the fabric squares to do that.
Oh, you did?
I haven't made it. Yeah, I've had them for a while.
I feel like those, I mean, are they iron on or no? You have to sew them on.
Some people sew them. I think they're better
Okay.
if they're sewn on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's not something I know anything about, but I do think it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe next year I'll get a sewing machine and learn.
then we just like to do the same things.
We like to like have little, well, no, we don't even. We say we're going to. We're always like, let's have a crochet day. Let's have
We should.
I know, we just need a hobby day where we just do a bunch of hobbies. We are hobby people.
We are.
We are.
It's bad for my wallet.
It is. It's expensive. Like fucking, like just reading alone is so expensive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Books are fucking expensive.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's so bad. I spent so much money the other day at a bookstore. I was like, holy shit.
I don't even know how much that book I bought was today.
Oh, you
Target.
bought Mad Honey.
I'm gonna try it.
I recommend it.
I mean, I'm gonna like it, obviously.
It's good.
It was 20% off, that's all I know.
All I'll tell you is I loved everything about it except
the end.
Not the ending, but like the last 3 chapters were just like,
If I can get through the book, we're fine.
yeah.
I'm
It's
bringing
still
it.
very good though.
Yeah, I'm bringing it with me, but I am gonna finish Yellowface first because
yeah.
I can't like start a new one before I finish one.
Mm-hmm. How far are you into Yellowface?
I think I'm like 60% of the way.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'll finish it because I obviously have shit to do while I'm in Vegas.
Yeah.
But maybe when I go like to bed at night,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not. This is like not like I'm going for work, so it's not in a capacity in which I'd ever thought I'd be in Vegas for.
You're not like going out.
I don't think so. I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah, you actually have no clue.
I literally don't know what my plan is when I step up. No one has told me anything. I'm like one of the only people going.
It's so funny because your company is literally like 4 people.
Fake.
Yeah, it's like
I shouldn't say that, but if you're listening, I'm sorry. It's not fake, but
it's like 4 people.
it's like a startup. It's
Yeah.
what the vibes are, but it's not
So
technically.
you're going with your 2 bosses, which is just like, oh god.
2 like 26-year-old men.
Yeah.
Weird.
Weird.
But we're going because I was like, why would I turn down a free trip to Vegas? That would be
No,
stupid.
of course not.
Okay.
That would be so silly.
Yeah, it would be fucking silly. Okay, so should
I
we?
don't think I have anything else on my goals.
Yeah, it's literally just there are. Oh, mine. I have another one. Sorry.
No, what?
Decorate my room,
Oh, yeah.
which I need Maggie to help with. To be look at Maggie. You can see Maggie's interior.
I would love to help you.
I need the help because
I always say I will, but then we just need to go like thrifting together because that's like, I can't pick out something online. Like all my
neither.
shit is from like various places.
yeah, I like in my last apartment. It just feels like when you're in a year lease for some reason, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to be next or if I'm going to stay here or anything could happen. Mm-hmm. So I always am like, which a year is a long time. I need to realize like, Sam, you're going to be in this space for a year. You should make it feel like home. Mm-hmm. And in my last apartment, it took me so long to like have that thought.
You know a TikTok that I just saw? I'm going to quote this wrong.
What?
But it like resonated with me so much. I'll send it to you. Or maybe we'll like link it in the description or something. Mm-hmm. But it was this girl who was saying that there's like these neuroscientists that have studied like aesthetics like in your home.
Really?
And basically the gist of it is that if your home is aesthetic, it makes your brain happy.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure.
it has for like a long time, I guess, like even back in like caveman days, like it's evolution, like it's been evolution to like make you want to make your space look
Really?
good so that you feel good. I don't know.
That makes sense.
It was just like, damn.
Like I like would feel way better. So when I like was growing up in my house, like it's a wicked old house. Mm-hmm. And so my parents like redid it at one point and then it kind of just falling apart. And so it was like once I moved back after college, I was like I'll be happier when I'm in a different space. Like when I'm in a space where I can like hang things up and like all this stuff. So it's like I truly was like yeah, like I felt like that. Like I was like, this doesn't feel like my room. I'm not very happy in it.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, like your space now is coming together. Like,
yeah,
it's just like, I mean, I've been in this apartment for like a year and a half, maybe longer. I don't know. It's not done.
Yeah.
It just takes time.
It does.
But the good thing is like you can always take your stuff with you to the next place.
It's very true. Yeah, once you like acquire it all. That's the
Yeah.
thing is like I did decorate and then I didn't like invest and like it's worth investing and like
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be expensive. It just has to be pieces you really love.
right, and I didn't.
Yeah,
love.
you just have to like find them. And I feel like if they have a story, at least for me, I like them more.
Yeah.
Like if I buy something on Amazon, it's not going to last me more than like 2 years.
Yeah.
You know?
It's very true. Yeah. Okay. Should we move on?
I think we're good. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to what we learned in 2023.
I don't have a lot written.
Yeah, we didn't. It's like I said at the beginning, like it's hard to like look back.
It really is. And also, like, I don't know. Like,
Thinking about lessons is like hard.
It is, because it's like, wait, I don't know. Like, I wasn't in school. Like, what was I taught? You know?
Yeah. So, I have a funny story.
Tell me.
My life is just a shit show, so Maggie knows the story, but I'm going to tell it on the podcast for the first time, because when we had the podcast before, I was like, for legality reasons, I'm not going to get into it.
You're telling it?
Yeah, I'm going to tell it.
Yay.
So first of all, just for a disclaimer, this is my own personal opinion. This is all my opinion, not speaking facts, allegedly. This is just so I don't get sued, because I feel like they would sue.
She's crazy enough.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, she is crazy. So I had 3 other roommates in my last apartment. 2 of them live across the street from me now.
Still love them.
Love them. Great people. Probably my friends for life. One of the other ones, let's just say I have her blocked on everything. So when you're finding roommates on Facebook Marketplace, or not Facebook Marketplace, I wouldn't
That's
suggest
where I buy my roommates.
Yeah, I buy them all on Facebook Marketplace. When you find them in the Betches of Boston Facebook group, you might get one crazy one. Just one. And you know what? We had a good what? 10 months of living together. Fine.
Yeah.
No drama, no real beef.
Like, she wasn't your favorite person.
Not my favorite, but lived in passive aggressiveness, honestly. But we were friendly, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, no bad blood. We hung out. Randomly one day, I'm visiting my friend Cass in New York. I am also having the shittiest weekend of my life, because
holy hell, that's a whole other.
I'll like say what happened, but basically I found out that my ex-boyfriend had died. Wasn't expecting that news, we'll say that.
Of course not.
And then I was supposed to go celebrate my friend's birthday, which Cass was like, we will literally not do anything if you don't want to. And I was like, no, Cass, like, it's your birthday. Like, I'm not gonna fucking cancel. Like, it'll probably make me feel better to do something with friends than
it's
to
almost
not.
like you just needed a distraction.
Right. Maybe
know?
it was meant to work out that way, honestly, because if I was cooped out in my room, then it probably would have not been good.
No.
So I was already dealing with like that shittiness. I was starting to feel weird already, because it's starting to get to the end of the weekend. I know I have to go back home, and I know once I go home, like,
it's gonna hit you.
It's gonna hit hard. Cried all the way on the train ride home, but and on the way there, but that's separate.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's just like trauma, and I don't know how to handle it. But basically, we're going to Coney Island on this fine day, and I've never been to Coney Island. It's like a fun, whimsical place. I don't know, like, it's weird. Like, it's literally Jersey Shore. That's what it feels like.
I've never been. I don't know.
Like, it's like they have like iguanas on the boardwalk, and they want you to like take pictures with them, like
so
snakes.
Weird.
It's a different world. Roller coasters, you know, the whole thing. Like, people are hammered. It's like weird. So I'm just like anxious and furious this whole day, because one of my roommates texts me and is like, "Oh, Sam, did you know that this girl, who I'm not gonna name, my roommate, I'll give her a fake name. Let's give her the name Marissa. Okay. I don't even know Marissa."
Works.
They're like, "Oh, do you know that Marissa was going to break her lease?" Because out of everyone, they felt like I was the closest to her, and I would say yes. Like, I was. We weren't close, but close enough.
She confided in you
somewhat, yeah. And so this girl, Marissa, we find out, I check my email, and our property manager emailed us, and he was like, "Oh, just so you know, Marissa has chosen to break the lease." With not telling anyone at all. And it turned into a shit show after that. Because then we're texting her and we're like, "Marissa, girl, why wouldn't you tell us this? Like, why wouldn't you could find a sublet? Like,
just communicate.
That would be fine." And basically what's happening is they're saying it's unsafe living conditions. Never felt unsafe in that apartment once. Yeah. Like, not once. And by unsafe, they just mean like, oh, the porch is not safe. They are safe. I don't know what they're talking about. And also they were rebuilding the porches like once I moved out.
Yeah.
So it was like they already had plans to do construction.
They were just trying to find a way to get out of the lease without having to like have any repercussion.
Right. That's allegedly what I think.
Yeah.
And so honestly, what a crazy time. I think that's when me and my other roommates bonded the most.
Yeah, because it brought you guys closer for sure.
We thought we were going to pursue legal action. Like,
oh, like you were like for sure going to for a minute.
And then I was like, my mental health matters more. I can't be like, she cannot be on my mind 24/7.
No.
But it was just insanity. Like, they brought a like housing inspector and the lady was like, you're wasting my time. And by they, I mean her and her boyfriend.
Because he also was just the one communicating.
He just communicated with us. He wouldn't let her text us, whatever.
So crazy. Like, that's so psycho.
Yeah. So that's what was happening. And what I learned is if someone seems like they could be weird,
they probably are.
They might be. And if their boyfriend seems terrible, they are. And that's all I have to say on that.
Also, like, you guys ended up having to pay for her rent.
Yeah, I did.
Which is why you guys were going to pursue legal action.
Right, like to get our money back.
Yeah, because that's ridiculous. Like, she gave you no notice.
Nope.
At all, and then just disappeared, and you guys were stuck with it.
The story is like so like,
allegedly
I could go on for hours about this because like there was a Ring camera involved, and like they tried to fix her smoke detector and they yelled at them to get out of the room when that was the reason why she felt quote unquote unsafe, allegedly.
And this like all happened like literally as we were ending the podcast.
Yes.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah, can you tell that my life was going to like like shambles?
You definitely needed a break.
Yeah, I did.
You just needed a breath of fresh air.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all.
It was like bow, bow, bow. Just getting like shot after, like yeah, so whatever. That was that. It was crazy. I did lose some money, and because her rent was also more expensive because she lived in the biggest room in the house.
Yeah, of course, she had to.
And so we had to split her rent evenly, and then somehow by God's grace, so we found a sublet for
like 1 month.
1 month,
which is crazy.
This girl had gotten a job. Like,
do you still not talk to her at all?
No.
Yeah.
She was younger, but like
I kind of forgot about her. I'm not gonna lie.
We weren't like super.
Yeah.
Like, I did like her. She was very sweet.
She kind of
She was funny.
I met her like once.
Yeah, she came to my birthday dinner.
Yeah, I know.
She was nice. She lives in like South,
Okay.
And like I know she had a ton of friends that already lived here, so she kind of just like flocked with them. Yeah, no, I don't. We follow each other on Instagram. Hey, girl.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey. Shout out, Erin. Thanks for moving in because we really needed you for that last month. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, no one else pursued legal action.
That's good.
But we were ready to. So
Yay.
I love a good threatening with a lawyer. So.
Oh, love it.
Did it with my car accident like a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if you don't give me money, I'm going to talk to my lawyer. I don't have a lawyer. I could.
But they don't know that.
They don't know that. Now that I've gotten my drama over with, Maggie, what did you learn 2023?
I feel like I had a kind of drama-free 2023.
I wish I did.
I know. Yeah. I didn't have that much crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
But a lesson I learned, or I don't know, something that I'm taking away from the year is that how much enjoying my job has truly improved my overall mood. Which, like, I don't want to sit here and talk about work, but like, it's just crazy, like how much in a rut I was compared to now, and just feeling like so much like I have energy.
Yeah, I can like feel the vibe of Maggie, and it's different.
Really?
In a good way.
Good.
Not that it was like bad before, but I can tell that like your energy is like better.
Well, I knew for sure I was like taking it home. Like, I was literally like Friday night dreading already going to work Monday morning, you know? It was just like not the vibe. I did not like it.
Yeah.
And another one is just like the importance of family, which I feel like I obviously knew, like, family's important, whatever, but like just like growing up and realizing, like, especially because my family is so far away, like everyone in my family lives like a plane ride away, and like for the first year that I moved away, I didn't visit anyone.
That's crazy.
Because I was just like
you were ready
trying to figure out my own life, like figuring myself out, growing into like being an adult and everything, and then now I'm like, oh, I miss my family. Like, I'm not homesick. Like, this is my home.
Right.
But, like, I need to make time and, like, make that a priority to, like, go and visit. It just sucks because, obviously, planes are expensive. And it's, like, annoying to, like, have to, like, plan and book and, like, all of that. But I'm excited. I'm going home in December for Christmas. And I'm really excited.
Yay.
Yeah, so soon.
So soon.
But that's all.
That's all. One more thing I had is that you shouldn't have to beg a man for anything, because that's tea.
That is such tea.
It's like a big thing I learned this year is like I should not have to beg my significant other to like show like to love me in some kind of way or like show me affection or like
not cheat
or date me, period. Like, you know, speaking from past experience, I don't know if you can tell. That's like, we'll talk about that in our podcast.
I know. We need to like, God. And the crazy thing is that you guys are friends.
We are friends. I am friends with my ex-boyfriend.
He's one of the people who like lives close now. And like Tom's best friend lives with him too, which is like so wild. We'll have him on.
You'll meet him.
We'll interrogate.
He's like so like I don't know, charming. I want to say like lovable, but I don't want to say that word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't hate him.
No, like when you meet him, like the way I always put it is like I like him as a person. I do. I think he's funny. Person. I think he's like sweet, kind, whatever, all the
We're
things.
We're just not made for each other at this
point.
moment.
But I don't like him as a partner for like my good friend.
Yeah.
You know? Like no. Like
but we hang out a lot.
Yeah.
I always say my bestie.
Yeah.
Maggie's my bestie, but he's like my other bestie.
We're all besties.
We're all besties. So, yeah. Do we want to do...
Yeah.
Okay, so I got this little thing off of TikTok, and we knew when we were like starting the podcast again, we have like a bunch of ideas. Mm-hmm. We're very excited about them. But one of them was obviously like recapping our year and kind of like talking about the old podcast and like what we're going to do in the future. And I found this TikTok. I can link it. And because I don't know the girl's username who posted it, but it's like end of year introspection, and it's just like questions to reflect on over the past year. Do you want to trade off reading them?
Sure.
All right, Maggie, take it away.
Okay, question number 1. If you could describe 2023 in 3 words, what would they be? These are also tough because we don't have like answers thought out.
Yeah, no, we didn't like, which I think is better because we didn't want this to sound like, oh, we know.
Yeah.
Like we don't know.
Like definitely these 3 words.
No, yeah. We're like, yep, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. No. So we're going to think.
Let me think.
One I have in my head immediately is like growth.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Like a lot of things happened to me and I think because of them I've grown.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, you are like very resilient.
That is so fucking nice.
You are.
Thank you.
You bounce back better than ever.
That is so nice. I could cry.
I agree though. Yeah, I feel like I've like, I don't know if I would see like growth, but I've like, I don't know, growth. Like I feel like I've like become like a full-on adult, which is just crazy.
Yeah, becoming a whole ass woman.
I know. I'm like, I'm really not a teenager anymore. Like, I'm really not.
Yeah, I got my birthing hips, that's for sure. Second puberty.
Yeah. I'm like, I am not. It's catching up.
Yeah. I'm trying to think another one. I would say... I wouldn't say, like, full confidence, because I'm definitely still, like, dealing with, like, being insecure. Mm-hmm. But I think I've gained more confidence in, like, being who I am.
Yeah, I like finding ourselves. Yeah. I feel like we have really found ourselves. I love how I'm copying every single one of yours.
No, but I mean, we're girls. We live similar lives.
I know.
Similar emotions.
Together a lot.
Yeah. We experience the same things.
Yeah.
We're just the same brain. We share one brain cell.
We do. It goes back and forth.
Yeah, it just floats. That's what's happening right now.
It's just in the air.
We're transmitting one brain cell.
Before this, we were like, are we just AI generated?
Yes, we are.
This is our podcast.
Speaking of AI generated, I have to... Okay, do you know 90 Day Fiancé?
Yeah.
Have you, like, watched it at all?
Like, recently? No.
Me neither, but I don't know if you'll know, like, Darcy and Stacy. I'll have to show you them.
Okay.
I saw a video pop up on my, like, TikTok the other day. Their faces were AI generated.
For real?
Literally, because they've had a lot of plastic surgery, and, like, they truly look, like, crazy. Mm-hmm. But... their faces, like, they would blink and their whole, like, face would move. Like, it was like a cartoon.
That's crazy.
It was crazy, and it's actually really sad, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, you actually think they're AI?
I don't think they're AI. They're people. They were on a TV show, but, like...
I'm like, you think they were, like, killed off and replaced with AI?
No, I think they just use, like, such a filter on their face. Such a crazy... Okay. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Like, I think they use, like, AI... generator on their face. They use ChatGPT on their face.
They put it over.
Yeah, and it's basically changed it. I just think it's sad that, like, they feel like they have to do that.
Right. That is so true.
And they're, like, older woman. Like I was saying as I was watching Golden Bachelor the other day, there's a woman on there who was second runner up, Leslie, and like she had like 2 failed marriages. She like never felt like she like, I don't know, she just is still dealing with so many issues that like we were all sitting there and we were like, oh my god, like this is sad. I relate.
Like, are we gonna feel this in
I don't
50
want to
years?
yeah, I don't want to feel that at 75. I feel like if I still feel like that at 75, like, first of all, kill me.
Take me out.
Yeah, take me out. And second of all, I think I would if I get like when I get to that age, I just want to not give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
It's sad.
I feel like I am entering my like don't give a shit era already in a sense.
That's what you could just
Not
that's
fully.
your third word. Don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit. Those
It's
are
like
3
hyphened.
words.
Yeah, it's hyphened. It's one.
It's
We're turning
3
into one.
words. Don't give shits.
Don't give shits. True.
I don't know. I just feel like one thing I've like just fully stopped doing, which is so wild because I've never like not posted on social media for like this long. I just like haven't posted like an Instagram story here and there. But that's not even like I need to. Like I should. Like I want to like get back into it. But I just like stopped giving a shit about it.
Yeah.
Like I just
It's
don't
nice.
fucking care. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't need to post. I don't need to like.
I've also noticed that within myself.
Yeah.
I used to post on Instagram like in high school
Well,
and
and I
stuff.
used to be like, I gotta take an Instagram picture.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and it's like it is nice. It's like freeing almost to be
I
like
know.
I don't feel the need to like get likes on Instagram and
No.
like
It's like-
obviously I want them, but like
Of course. Like it like thanks. But
Yeah.
like I'm not like seeking it out in a way, you know?
yeah, like in college I was like posting like solely for attention. From
Dude,
other
in
people.
middle school I was like buying fucking Instagram likes or like the like for like share or whatever.
Oh yeah, L for L,
Yeah.
F for F.
Which is like crazy.
I don't have the Instagram app where it tells me who unfollowed me anymore.
Oh my god, I don't have that either.
I used to do that.
I totally had that.
Yeah.
But then I don't know, the one I had like broke or something.
Got
So I
banned or
just
something.
stopped like I don't know.
Yeah.
It wasn't an active choice, but it happened like a few
Yeah, and you
years
didn't
ago
care.
and I didn't get it back. So
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I feel like that's the same thing I like have talked about like dating apps. I like am not on them right now. And like
Yeah.
eventually obviously I'm going to be on them because unfortunately that's like basically the only way people meet these days, and it's like sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna be back on them, but I've been off of them for months.
yeah.
Like I think I probably was on them in like last like May
Damn.
maybe.
That is wild.
It's nice, and honestly it's kind of crazy because I'm like I don't have any photos of myself to put on there.
Oh yeah.
But something I talk in therapy about like a lot is like
Really?
it's like I wish I had more photos because it's like something I'd like to like do. Like I like to post on social media, and like I like to have
I
fun
love
outfits.
taking photos. I just never think to. Like even when I'm like I am someone who takes photos of everything.
She is, yeah.
Except myself.
Yeah, but that's like well, you have to start doing that because memories, like
I know.
And I see that a lot about like with moms and stuff. They're like they have no pictures with their kids because they're always the ones taking the photos.
And the dads aren't.
Yeah,
Fucking men.
man, period. Yeah, but it's kind of nice because then you're like, oh, like you're more so like living in the moment and stuff like that.
I guess, yeah. But I mean like something for next year is I need to like just take pictures of myself.
Yeah.
Or like make Tom or something.
Because imagine like we grow up and we have no photos of ourselves like
I
at this
know.
age, and it's like what
I know. I probably have like maybe 5
from like this year.
from the year.
Exactly.
Like 5 that I'm like, they're okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's fucked up.
It's crazy.
But it's good and it's bad.
I know. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, let's move on to the next
Next.
one. What was the biggest lesson this year taught you? I think this one goes back to like the family thing.
Yeah, just that like the importance of family. And there is some stuff that I will talk about eventually, but not getting into that right now.
No,
Just some family stuff that
Yeah.
makes you appreciate them.
Yeah, and I agree with the family thing. I think that's also kind of important to me because once you move away, and granted, I'm not a plane ride away. I'm an hour and a half away, but
Still.
my family members are like having kids and stuff like that, and it's like I was just on FaceTime before this
You
with
were.
one of my nephews who is like a year and a half maybe, or not even because he's an August baby like me. But like just hearing him, he was calling me Nani. He was like, "Hi, Nani." That's my mom. That's not me. But like I'm like so stressed about like them forgetting about me, not knowing who I am. I'm like I'm the family member that doesn't live close.
It's so fucking sad. Like this will not happen to you, but My sisters are much, much, much older than me. Like, they're in their 40s and maybe, like, edging 50s, you know? And they all had kids when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And so, like, their kids, like, literally don't know me.
Yeah.
Which is so sad. Because I'm like, I'm your Aunt Maggie. Hi.
Yeah. I
don't know. Just, like, I don't want to, like, continue that. Like, anyone new who comes into my life or whatever, like, I want to actually, like, know them and for them to know me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. It is tough, and I am the youngest in, like, my family and, like, my extended family and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm the last to have kids, so I see all their kids grow up, so, like, I want to be in their lives, especially because my kids are going to be much younger than theirs. So
probably, yeah.
Yeah, because they're all, like, kind of going to be in the same age group.
You never know.
Oh my God, please don't say that. I don't want that to happen. Not yet, not right now. Okay.
If you could rate this year out of 10, what would you give it?
Okay. I want to say, like, I feel good right now. Okay, everyone, like in this moment, I would be like, yes, an 8. But shit has happened.
Shit has happened.
So I feel like if I'm looking back on all the shit has happened this year, obviously I spoke of some shitty things that have happened. I go 6.
Yeah.
Over
the entirety.
The entire year. And I remember, like, I am always sad on New Year's, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because, like,
just reflecting.
Yeah. And actually, so I've spent, like, the past few New Years with my friend, like, one of my best friends, Allie. She's, like, my home friend. And I spent it with, who is also my friend. I always just say her roommate, Lindsay, because that's, like, how I met her.
Yeah.
But we've become really good friends, too. And it's so funny because Lindsay is, like, a true, like, New Year's Eve crier, birthday crier, where she's like, oh my God, it just makes me, like, so sad to know, like, the time is over. Like, I'm starting a new time. And, like, it's so funny, but it's so real.
I know. I feel like I never used to feel that. And then the past couple of years, I'm like, damn.
You get old.
It's been a whole year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but, yeah, I'd go, like, 6.
Yeah. I think I also am, like, an 8 in my head.
Yeah.
But then I think back to, like, how, like, sad.
Yeah, you
and,
went
like,
through some shit, too.
I was for a little bit. Well, like, the first half of the year. So maybe I would go, like, a 7.
Yeah, it's hard to remember the first half of the year.
I know.
Now.
I'm like, that's so far away.
So far. Okay. This one makes me chuckle because I don't want to answer. Who was the most prominent person of your year?
But I feel like I get an easy answer because it's Tom, my boyfriend, who I live with.
Yeah, like, prominent is, like, such an annoying word because, like, maybe we could change it to influential.
Okay, yeah, we could.
You could probably still say Tom.
Most influential person. I mean, yeah, maybe.
I don't want to answer that either because I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
That's, like, one I'd have to think about, and then I wouldn't want to hurt anyone's feelings
I
if
know.
I said one name over the other.
I know, yeah.
Okay, we'll just stick to prominent.
Okay.
I'm going to go Jesse.
Josser.
Don't listen to this right now.
I don't even think he listens.
No, he wouldn't in a million years.
He used to make fun of us for this.
Yeah,
so
whatever. That's why we don't date. But he was the most, I would say, prominent, and he's still obviously very much so in my life.
Of course, yeah. So
anyway.
Yeah. What aspects of your life felt like they were aligned this year? This is such a tough one.
I, like, can't answer this, I don't think, because I'm gonna be honest, nothing.
Really?
I think I wouldn't say I'm, like, struggling, but I think like I'm not where I'd want to be.
I feel like we're both in such a, like, we are truly finding ourselves right now in, like, this weird way.
Yeah, it's like I want to do more of, like, everything, and it's so hard when I think that because I'm like, I should not think that. Like, I should be happy with what's happening in the moment.
Yeah.
But it's like, I would want things to be more aligned, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to work out more. I want to, like, take care of my body. I don't.
Yeah.
Like, there are a lot of things I would want to do.
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely a lot that I want to do. I don't know if they're, like, the wording is so weird. Like, what aligned? I don't know. Like,
nothing.
Yeah.
Me and trauma. Me and new fears unlocked. Anxiety. Me and anxiety are very aligned this year.
Very.
Next year, I hope to not be so aligned with it.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to answer that.
I don't either. That's a toughie.
Toughie.
That's a toughie.
Oh, okay. What aspects of your life no longer serve you?
It's a toughie too.
Toughie.
What is not serving me?
Your old job.
Definitely not serving me anymore.
My job, period.
Period.
My job right now. My life. I'm just kidding. I'm done being dark.
I don't know. What is no longer serving me? I don't want to like...
Yeah, just what you probably don't want to carry into the new year.
I don't want to like seek not any, but like I'm trying to not like seek validation as much.
It's a good one.
So that's not serving me.
Not serving.
I don't want to be anxious.
Me neither.
Not serving me.
Anxiety is not serving. I think I want to be more go with the flow. I don't know if that's I don't know what the opposite of that is to not serve me.
Like a plan.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't want to be so planned.
I don't want to be so having to think about a plan.
Yeah.
I think. Like I
think it's hard. Yeah, I have such a control thing.
Yeah. Me too.
How do we do this together? Because we're both like such control freaks.
I don't know. Because we know we have to share the work.
Yeah, true.
And I think we're pretty like similar in like ideas and stuff.
We know what we want.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll go to the next one.
Okay. What's one emotion you want to feel more next year?
Alive.
Happy. Sam.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I literally meant it like
you want to feel more alive?
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Not like dead and alive, like existent.
You want to feel more lively?
That still sounds yeah.
More lively?
Maybe some more pep in my step. More like happy to live.
I want to be excited.
I keep saying things and I'm like,
you're
sorry.
Gonna get 5150'd.
What does that mean?
Sent to the psych. Grippy sock vacation.
I don't. Please, guys. Please don't. I don't eat it. I'm half joking, but I'm also like, yeah, I want to feel more alive. Okay. Like I want to do things that like.
That's valid. I mean.
Feed my soul.
Yeah. Feed it. Go piss, girl.
I just like travel more. Like I feel like that's part of making me feel alive.
Yeah.
Do things that I want to do and love to do. I just want to
step outside of my norm. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Like the mundane everyday thing. It's like, yeah, I got to do it because I got to like live and like pay rent and everything and blah, blah, blah. But I want to like step outside of it and like do more things that make me excited.
Alive. That's what I fucking said.
Yeah. But not like daily.
That's not what I meant.
I feel alive, Sam.
I do too. I'm breathing. But I'm barely breathing. I'm just kidding. No one be concerned for me, please. I'm literally okay.
Your mom's gonna be like,
I know.
Sam.
My therapist might listen to this.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm literally fine, I promise. I had something to say. Oh, what Kardashian says the thing there where she's like, this is the year of realizing things. I think it was like Courtney.
I don't know.
That's gonna be me.
You're realizing things.
This is my year of realizing
things. I know. You need to like open up your third eye.
I need to get a Poosh membership. I need to like heal my chakras.
Yeah, honestly.
I would love to go to a sauna. I think that's on my list of things to do.
That's the start.
I just want to sweat out my life.
Get all the toxins out. Even though I heard like apparently
it's fake.
Apparently it's fake, but then some people really believe it, so I'm not even gonna say that.
Placebo effect. I'll believe it if I do it.
Yeah.
If I'm spending the money on it, I'm gonna fucking believe it.
I'm gonna be like, new person.
Okay. What did you answer that question?
Anywho,
oh yeah, alive.
I did. No, that was your answer, but yes.
If the universe came to you and sorry, I'm laughing. If the universe came to you and said you could have one dream granted next year, what would it be?
Oh, damn. I don't know.
I can answer.
Okay.
I can't get specific with it, but I'm going to say that I like enjoy what I'm doing. Like work-wise. Sorry.
Oh, you want to feel like you enjoy.
I want to like find whatever is going to
Right.
I feel like I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah,
which I'm not.
True.
I know this is like what your 20s are, but it sucks.
I get that in a sense. Like I want to wake up and just be like,
I feel okay. Oh my god, people are really gonna.
What?
I'm really gonna get sent to a psych ward.
You really are.
I promise.
You good, Sam?
Yes, I'm just saying dark things.
Do we need to have an intervention right here, right now?
No. That's what the podcast is in itself. Just an intervention. I'm kidding. Everything's fine.
Oh god.
I've made too many dark jokes. It's just getting too real.
Oh
What's your dream?
My dream, I don't know. Just be like feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
Like to just feel fulfilled.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You're just saying it in a much better way than I am. You are. Go ahead. Your turn.
What is standing between you and being the best version of yourself? What is it, Sam? What is it? What's standing in your way?
I think it's me.
Yeah, I think it's me.
Like, I think I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. Hi.
Yeah.
I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah.
Like,
nothing's like physically or like mentally standing in my way except literally me and
like,
my mindset.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something I could work on a little more. It's just being like the thing. So I have this thing in my head sometimes where I did sign up for the gym. I went for like 5 days and I stopped, but I need to go again. I woke up one morning and I was like, I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. But then in my head, I told myself, you know what? You're not always going to have the motivation to do something, but you can always discipline yourself.
Right.
And I have terrible self-discipline. It's like always something I've known about myself. And I can specifically remember one moment where I can like reflect as a kid and I'm like, I have terrible discipline, and it's still like my daily life. I remember going to one of my friend's house as a kid and they had like candy sitting there and I stole it and I ate their candy without telling them. So sorry. Okay. But I was like, I couldn't have the self-discipline to not eat the candy.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked. And I'm still the same way. Like, if I have a candy in front of me, it's like...
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's just like a metaphor for everything else. Like, I just can't... I have terrible self-discipline.
Just being more. Yeah. That makes sense.
So I think if I just forced myself to do things more, it would make me happier.
That's true. I mean, like, for instance, like driving for me, like... I was always like, like I drive to work or I'll like go to like the grocery or something. But I was like, hell no to the highway. Hell no to like driving in the city. And now I do it literally every day because I just like for the job I took, I had to. And I was like, well, I really want this job. So I'm going to try it. And then now I do it. And it's like just normal.
Got to rip off a Band-Aid.
You just, I feel like you do just have to force yourself because like no one else is going to force you. No one's going to like be your advocate, you know?
Right. It's a big thing I've learned.
I know.
Especially like...
That is a big thing I've learned this year, actually, taking it back. Is like I have to be my own advocate, especially in my job. Yeah. And you can relate too because like your company is so small. But like, Tom couldn't relate because like he has like mentors and like a manager and like all of these people where like it's just me. Like, I'm the household employee.
It's like I'm not a contractor, but I almost feel like one in a way because I do have to like advocate for myself when it comes. Like, we don't really have like HR like we do because we're bought out by a bigger company. But I'm gonna be honest, we don't really speak to them.
Right.
So if I had a problem, I could talk to them and it would be fine, like whatever. But because that's like not the norm in my company, like
it would be like weird if you went to them almost. Like, they'd be like, what? Yeah. Yeah. You gotta stand up for yourself. No one else will. Nope.
Okay. Is it my turn to ask a question? What are you ready to release to be the highest version of yourself?
Oh my God. I don't know.
Negative energy.
Yeah. All the negativity, all the like anxieties, the funk has gotta go.
Yeah, I feel like
it's gone, but like it's gotta stay gone.
Yeah, I feel like this is like basically just me reciting the same thing over and over again.
I know, same.
But it's true. I feel like it's relatable too.
Yeah. Maybe we should have thought about our answers.
Honestly, maybe. That probably would have been better for you guys, but
more fun for us, so hee. I think that wraps up our first episode of Dear Diaries.
Scary.
We did it. We are back.
We're back in action.
You can't get rid of us now.
Nope.
We're not going anywhere.
Nope. And if you want to see more like clips and like whatever we're up to on Instagram, check us out, Dear Diaries Pod.
Yep.
We're also on YouTube, so if you're listening to this as an audio podcast,
we'll have it linked.
Yep. Definitely check it out.
It's just going to be Dear Diaries.
Yeah.
What else? We have nothing else. Our TikTok, maybe?
Yeah, follow us on TikTok. We haven't changed the name over, but I'm sure it'll be Dear Diaries Pod.
I'm sure. We'll link it.
Yeah, we'll link it.
Check out our links.
Just scroll down.
And if you liked it,
leave a review.
Yeah.
Please. Even on Apple Podcasts, because I know we weren't as focused on Apple.
No.
But I know people do listen to Apple Podcasts, so.
That's all I used to use. That's why I'm like, we gotta put them out.
Yeah, so please just leave us a review if you liked it.
Yeah.
If you didn't like it, please don't.
Yeah, please.
Please don't hate on us, please.
We don't need that negative energy.
No,
I told
we're
releasing that.
Yeah, we're leaving it in 2023. Okay, well, thanks for listening.
Thanks.
We'll see you on our next episode. Bye.
Bye.
We're done.